I have that funny story. Shall we talk about
Yes,
that?
I was not completely aware of it until you told me everything, the details, and we got to talk about it
So,
just because it's
okay.
hilarious.
So there's a federation in Spain, WNBF.
But they're not just in Spain. The WNBF is
No,
big here too.
they're worldwide, but
I have clients in the WNBF, very big clients.
yeah.
So
So so is it the World Natural Bodybuilding Federation?
I think that's the title, and I think that's the pro, but I think there's also an amateur, which is the
Yeah.
INBF.
Okay.
So I think it's kind of like an NPC IFBB type thing, but
Okay.
they're very big and they run some great shows and they have a lot of really great competitors.
So basically, these guys, they work in line with with WADA, apparently. Okay.
Okay,
So
so they want their athletes to be
in
drug
line,
free,
they want them to be natural, in line with
and
the
that's
WADA
fine,
Olympic
good.
standards.
The
All right. So
standards, yes, good.
you're tested, randomly, and
Yep.
so apparently a helper got
Okay,
banned.
so a helper,
A helper.
not a competitor.
Yeah. So if this helper was jacked, all right, they randomly tested him. He probably was putting up the stage, he had his veins popping out,
Uh-huh.
and they randomly tested him. And apparently they found five substances. It's translated from Spanish. They found five substances in him. And
Five PEDs, five
yeah,
different
five PEDs,
anabolics.
and they suspended him.
They suspended him.
That's it. Yeah. So basically, the rules are not limited to who competes, but everyone who influences the performance and preparation of the athletes. But this guy's a helper, I don't know.
Yeah, that really to me is way overstepping.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I respect the W. Like I said, great organization, great shows, great competitors,
Oh,
but come on now. A helper. So I'm thinking to myself, what's going to be next? Random testing people in the audience? Who, what happens if you go see your friend at the show and you're jacked and you're on stuff, but they're like, I'm sorry, you're not allowed in because you
yeah,
might be on something. You're gonna have to
yeah.
be tested.
I
I think
mean,
that's a little ridiculous.
all the comments are in Spanish, but they're all making fun of it.
It's
All of them.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. He's not, listen, the athletes are the ones on stage competing against each
Yeah,
other.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Those are the ones that matter.
yeah,
If somebody chooses to use drugs and they're helping you manage the show in some
yeah,
way, you're
yeah,
not competing
yeah.
to test
Listen,
them.
I'm just gonna say something really. Everybody has problems in life. Maybe there's somebody that has a bit of a problem with recreational drugs, right? And they test him. What does that have to do with a helper, a guy working there, a guy putting the mellows on the person,
Is he doing his job?
Yeah,
Is he doing his job well?
yeah.
Is he responsible?
Maybe
It
that's
should not matter whether he's taking steroids.
yeah, maybe that's keeping him alive, and he's trying to get out of a habit, and all of a sudden you suspend him, and he's not even competing. Where does, from
It's it's insane to me.
yeah,
I'm sorry to say.
yeah, yeah. It's
It's
crazy,
insane.
right?
It made me actually when you first told me before we got on air,
Yeah,
Kevin and I, so you guys people know, we usually discuss a little bit what we're going
yeah.
to talk about. And when you told me, I literally burst out laughing
Yeah, yeah. And
because it was so insane to me. I'm like, am I really hearing this? It's
yeah,
so
when I sent you the link this
ridiculous.
week on WhatsApp, I said I don't think he caught on because he
I
didn't
read
answer.
I read something really quickly about it, but
Yeah.
I didn't really delve into it because it just didn't catch me. But when
Oh,
you told me about it, I'm so glad you mentioned it because it's hysterical. I mean,
yeah,
what do you people think out there? Let us know.
yeah,
Should a helper for a show
yeah.
be drug
Get
tested
banned.
for
Yep. I
steroids?
know there are strict rules on coaches. Not a coach. I mean, if he's taking stuff, whatever, he falls. If they catch him, whatever. But if he was suspended, if he's sanctioned by WAD or suspended, and they're coaching athletes, the athletes will get suspended as well. That rule has been there for any sport. All right. So if a coach is suspended, they cannot coach athletes. All right. So if there's a guy in boxing in the Olympics, and his coach has been sanctioned. He cannot coach that
Well,
boxer.
that makes sense. There's
Yeah,
some type of
that
rule he broke that he
yeah. So that's it. But being a helper, come on,
that's
I mean,
just I can imagine how angry that person
oh
is
no,
and how
it's
he's
ridiculous.
probably thinking about
Or
suing.
it's an easy way to get somebody out of their thing. Maybe they wanted him out. Who knows?
I mean, I can't even imagine that he would even submit to the drug test. I'd be thinking to myself, like, I'm not taking a drug test. This was not a require. Was there a, so you know what? I'd be like, you should have given me a contract in the beginning that says we may test even employees
Yeah, yeah.
for
I mean,
steroids and not just, and then you'd be like, well, I guess I don't really want to do
yeah,
it because I like to,
yeah.
but I don't know, just absolutely
So, like
silly.
one guy wrote, "This is ridiculous. As long as the athlete on stage is clean, I don't see why it would be an issue. Enhanced
Of
coaches
course,
can enhanced coaches can coach natty athletes.
of course.
So everybody's against it. This really,
It's,
you know,
I can't imagine anyone being for it.
yeah. I don't. I mean, people probably think I'm not making this up. This is the page. Look, see that banned, and it's all here to see. So it's crazy, and they show all the tests. Look at that.
Okay, great. So he was on it. That's his
Yeah. So
business. He's
what?
not competing.
Yeah.
He's not breaking a rule of
Yeah.
competing against
No,
others.
it's crazy. It's crazy. So
Oh, that's
it
just
popped up on my feed, and I just thought it was hilarious. I mean, I'm for if there's a natural federation. I love seeing natural competitors looking great.
I
It's their
spent my
decision.
entire competitive career as a
Yeah.
natural being tested, and I
So
was very proud of it.
so if there's a natural competitor, right? And I don't know, let's just shoot some. Phil, he says, "Let me coach you. All right, I'll coach you for free. You're my friend. All right." So they go to this contest, and Phil Heath walks in. All right, and he's probably doing TRT or whatever, or whatever he's doing to keep that size, right? Or and they say, "Listen, we're gonna test Phil Heath, because he's your coach." Can you imagine that? I mean, it's
It's
crazy. It's
it's
crazy. It's
it's
crazy.
very silly. It's
Yeah,
very silly, and
crazy.
I
I
hope. I mean,
Like I said, I respect all these natural federations a lot. Um, and I mean, I help the IFBB in Europe. They have strict testing after contests and things like that. And but I've never heard of helpers being,
that's a new one for me, my friend. That's a
that,
totally a new one for me.
that was a bit funny. So there's that. We're